I know that everyone's brand of humor is different, but where there are jokes, there is an underlying truth that these people are trying to bring out. And what I want to point out that these men are able to organize when it's something that they want. This man pulled out a calendar, dry erase markers, and kept changing his outfits throughout this video. And he is highlighting what all these men have to do throughout the months and why they may be away from the home. Now, on our pages, on pages like mine, we talk about how men's hobbies are expensive. We talk about men trying to escape the home, and this man leans into it. They are certainly capable of understanding when chores need to be done. They could learn when their kids' birthdays are. They could learn their kids' middle names. They could see the trash if they wanted to. They're able to organize when they want to. They just choose not to. So I'm going to connect this man's video in the caption. If you're on my YouTube page, the video is about to follow. Let me know how you feel about it. Like I said, all of us will have humor that hits in a different way.
What do men do once football season is over?
Start right here with March Madness. Now, ladies, there's a few names and terms I want you to learn. Joe Lenardi and bracketology. Okay, so this is when we're filling out our brackets. So if you hear me saying I'm having my meeting with Joe, now you know. Okay, now, ladies, this time is full of busted brackets and broken hearts. So be there for your man. Okay, moving right along. As soon as the NCAA championship is finished, we start the Masters tournament. Now, during the Masters tournament, your man is going to be glued to the television, especially on the weekends. And if you want to know the answer to a popular quiz question to try to impress him, Tiger Woods won his last Masters tournament in 2019 wearing his iconic Sunday red. Now, toward the end of April is the NFL draft. And the reason this is important is because it's very important for us to see which rookies are coming into the league for fantasy purposes. We'll get into that later. Now, don't forget, all the while this is going on, this is, I want you to get close on this, turkey season. Now, during turkey season, we're going to be out early. We're going to be away from home. We're going to be trying to catch that bird. So don't try to call us or FaceTime us. Our phone's going to be on silent anyway. Just text us. If it is an emergency, call John. I'm sure he's not up to anything today anyway. Now, on Saturday, May the 4th, that is the Kentucky Derby. That day is filled with degenerate gambling, bow ties, funny outfits, and a few mint juleps. Following the weekend, right after that, we got the guys' golf trip. Now, the reason I have that in red is because it is extremely important. We cannot cancel on that again. Immediately after that, it's PGA Championship, some more golf on TV, and right after that is Memorial Day weekend. We're going to be at the lake. Girls, this is your time to shine. Let's really see how long that Stanley Cup can hold some ice. Now, as we cross over into June, we've got the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the NCAA Men's College World Series. So we got three different sports going on, both at the collegiate and professional level. So just block it off. All right. Now, somewhere in the middle of that, around the 16th, is Father's Day. This is normally where the George comes out, the Traeger's fired up, we're smoking meats, maybe even playing some more golf ourselves. It's really the only day of the year where the entire world is our oyster. Now, this entire week, we're going to be working on the boat, trying to fix everything that broke on Memorial Day weekend, because you guessed it, what's next? 4th of July weekend. Now, this year, the 4th is actually on a Thursday, so if your man has any sense to him at all, he'll get that PTO in now and make this a full 4-day weekend. Now, at the conclusion of the opening championship, you'll see we have a full week blocked off for family vacation. And the reason I put that in green is because, contrary to popular belief, out of all the things on the calendar, this 1 week alone will cost us the most money. Now, the only thing I ask is please tell your sister not to bring that guy from last year. When he asked for ketchup at the steakhouse, that just threw me off. And guy's probably a creep anyway. Now, as we're finishing up family vacation, you'll see the start of the 2024 Summer Olympics. Now, these events aren't as popular as they once were, but I'm just telling you this to not be surprised if you see any kind of summer sports on the television during any of the dates highlighted in purple. Now, you may have noticed a second golf trip in red again on here. Now, why in the world would we need a second golf trip? Well, we kind of developed a weird slice we've never seen before back on the first golf trip. And I've been watching some Rick Shields golf on YouTube, and I really think if I can just drop this back shoulder and get it in the pocket sooner, then hold my hands forward through impact, I could probably fix it, but we really won't know until we try. So just let us go. We're not going to be able to sleep until we do. Now, this right here is the NFL preseason where we get to see all those rookies that were drafted back in April try to solidify their spot on an active roster. And the reason this is important to us is because we are in a dynasty fantasy football league. That means we can only draft rookies and free agents each year. And I've really been eyeing Brock Bowers at tight end ever since Kyle Pitts became the bust of the century 2 years ago. And just to wrap things up, August 31st, we've got the Chick-fil-A kickoff. That is the official start of college football, immediately followed by NFL Week 1 on Thursday, September 5th. Now, guys, the reason I did it like this is I wanted it to be an educational video. Send it to your girl. I think the more they can learn about us, the better they can start to understand us. And if I missed something, leave it in the comments. We really got to work together as a community here. And if you made it this far in the video, drop a like, comment, follow, anything you can. If you're interested in any of the shirts or hats you saw in this video, hit the link in our bio. This has been the Men's 2024 calendar by Acres Down South.
So I like this creator, King Brujo. He talks a lot about the PP bros, but here in this video, he is talking about when men hit the wall too. So go ahead and watch this video. It goes along with this viral post where this man said that he just turned 70 and now he's looking for love. Now that he has absolutely nothing to offer, now that he'll be a liability, he's looking for that woman to settle down and be his nurse in a purse, or a pest that wants to nest and rest. So go ahead, check out King Brujo. If you're in my TikTok, it's just going to be in the caption. If you're in my YouTube, here comes the video.
So a lot of these podcast guys, they don't talk about what it looks like when men hit the wall. So I think, I'll speak on a little bit of it. When men hit the wall, they hit a very lonely wall. You see, because especially in the black community, men are not as good as building a supporting cast around them as their female counterparts. Right? So when men hit the wall, they really hit the wall. And they hit the wall by their damn self. And it's filled with, pasta and pet dogs and comfort blankets. You see, and the sad part with men, them hitting the wall is not even them getting up in age. See, a lot of these men hit the wall way before they've gotten up in age, and they're just defeated in life. You can see it on them. Or if they are a man of means, those means become very meaningless very early, and they just become almost like a shell of a person where you can't really feel the soul inside of them. So it's a very lonely, very, very lonely path for a lot of these men. A lot of these very men that are commenting on posts about, women relations and things like that, they've hit the wall, and they're not elders. They're not very old up in age at all. When men hit the wall.
Finally, we have this creator, Luis, who is kind of making fun of male fragility. He has put together a compilation of videos that is highlighting male fragility and how these logical leaders, these least emotional people, are acting because over the Super Bowl. This compilation, these non-emotional, extra logical people are wilding out, basically. So go ahead and check out Luis in this video.
Flames will taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
What a fucking embarrassment. Embarrassing. From the group of men that are telling people that women are too emotional and they can't handle fucking stressful situations. And in all honesty, I don't know why they are so stressed, because they're not getting paid by the teams. They do not work for the organizations. These poor schmucks probably work at the local fucking gas station. And yet somehow they are terribly concerned that San Francisco lost the fucking Super Bowl. Nobody gives a fuck. Listen, you immature pricks, you're all like wearing t-shirts with the names of men in your back. You need to fucking relax. It's idiotic. This is why I don't follow this stupid game. It's like, it's weird behavior. And women, let me tell you something. If you're dating any of these men, fucking dump them. You're gonna get hit next. The TV goes first, you go second. And congratulations to Taylor Swift. She was the first woman to win the Super Bowl. Apparently, she dates this dude that can run fast. I don't know his fucking name. I don't care. I do care that he has a fucking attitude problem because he can't even respect his own fucking coach. So if he disrespect the person who is leading him to win a championship Super Bowl ring, I wouldn't like stray off too far from the fact that he's gonna disrespect your little skinny ass neck. So just watch out for this one as well. Meanwhile, the Southern Gaza got bombed again, and no one gave a shit because everybody was too busy watching the pigskin get thrown around. Good thing I wasn't there.